Funny how every time I am ready to quit YouTube, I just get an idea all of a sudden and then just spend the next 2 to 3 hours researching and writing a 10-page script on the video, which I don't even know I'm gonna end up making. So yeah, if this video reaches you, today I'm gonna be talking about why I am worried about Weeekly, which ranges from their abrupt concept change to Jiyoon leaving. Without further ado, let's begin. So first, let's talk about Weeekly's older concept. So when Weeekly were getting ready to debut, I was very excited because of A-Pink, because they are under A-Pink's company and I'm a huge fan of A-Pink. And when the teasers rolled out, I was so excited for a cute girl group to come out in a time when 4th Gen is just oversaturated with dark and girl crush sounds and concepts. And when they debuted Tag Me, it was fun and fresh, but not generic at all. Like, it's a song that I had on repeat for months to come. Like, I really liked the debut. It wasn't for everyone, but I definitely did love it. And then of course you had Zigzag after that, which I did not love as much, and I feel like I don't even listen to it at all, but it's not bad. I don't hate it, you know? And then you had After School, and oh my god, this song took over the year it came out. Was it 2021? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was. And this song and Tag Me has so much replay value. But why exactly is that? Well, the reason why I just love these songs is because they're like bright and colorful, and it's not only the song that makes you happy, but it's also like the visuals associated with Weeekly, from the outfits to the set design to the choreography and the props, and all of that is just so good. And even if I did not like the follow-up Holiday Party or even Zigzag, which came out after Tag Me, even if I don't like those songs or did not like them as much as, let's say, Tag Me and After School, the song, the concept, and the style still suited them, and it's just a personal preference of me not loving them. Not to mention that their soft vocal tones really matched well with the bright and fun concepts. And I remember Weeekly started gaining a lot of fans because, unlike most girl groups that stick to girl crush, they did something different and unique than what's popular right now. And yes, cute concepts dominate during 2nd Gen and somewhat 3rd Gen, but Weeekly songs, they never felt dated and had very good production value behind them. After School was the song that truly helped them become more popular because it was upbeat with catchy hooks and an addictive melody and chorus. This song was universally loved when it first came out, and many have stated that listening to After School made them nostalgic and made them miss the fun childhood memories of hanging out with their friends that they never had apparently. So After School wasn't just fun and cute, but it's a song that evoked emotion, and the lyrics also resonated with many people, with lyrics such as "We are on our skateboards, a playlist we made together, I'm so good with you," and record the video of this very moment. It definitely created a vivid image in our heads of our childhoods, especially if you were a kid that grew up in the early 2000s or even in the early 2010s. After School is just one of those songs that deserved to go viral because it was made with heart and a lot of effort and was genuinely good. Because no shade, nowadays, songs are made with the purpose of going viral, especially on TikTok. And a lot of the times, those songs end up being bland, boring, or just plain bad and just cash grabs. Sure, Holiday Party did not stick the landing for me, but it still felt like Weeekly. As for their outfits, like their songs, the outfits were bright and colorful, and it looks like the kind of outfits that normal teens would wear. I feel like even if school concepts are done to death, especially in like 2nd and 3rd Gen, if you look at the school uniforms, if you look at these school uniforms, you think of Weeekly, you know? I love the big bows, the knee-high socks, which I actually wore a lot when I was in school, and the stripe patterns during their stage outfits. I mean, I would have chosen a different color for the socks, but it's like I don't hate it. At least, you know, it contrasts well. As for the after-school outfits, I am obsessed with these. It's definitely giving a hangout with my friends after school and we watch Nickelodeon together vibes. And again, Weeekly stage outfits have this comfy and casual look to it. Some of it is oversized, some of it is a little loose, and it just fits the concepts really well. I see a lot of denim, stripes, check patterns, plaid, and I can see some people not liking these outfits, which I get because taste is subjective, but I love them and I think it suits this concept and song perfectly. Yes, 1 or 2 outfits here and there aren't the best or the most well matched, but you know what, it's like I can excuse it. The beanies, the bucket hats, and the caps also just add more to the casual teenage vibe. And I think stage outfits should be made for idols that help show off their personality, style, and concept well and have people associate them with it. Well, that's how I kind of think of it. So it wasn't just the music, but it was also the outfits that made me love Weekly's concept. And now let's talk about Venpara and oh boy, here we go. Anyway, so when Weekly's prologue film for Play Game Awake dropped, I was confused at first. It just felt sudden without any warning, with the group opting for this outer space theme with the serious sci-fi movie-esque narration and B-roll footage, which I feel like I have seen in so many groups. I don't want to name which, but you guys know which one. Now, despite this sudden concept change, I was open-minded. Maybe the new concept could be good and they could pull it off. Was I sad they weren't doing something like their previous releases? Yes, but I wanted to see if they could pull it off or not. And well, to be honest, in my opinion, which isn't law by the way, I didn't like this song, concept, or style at all. Like Venpara, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just nothing special or good or interesting. Because I feel like songs like Venpara have been done to death in K-pop. To me and many others, this song just did not have the spark or the magic that previous Weekly songs had, and it just felt like any other girl crush song that's like shook shook, loud, this, that, bang bang, woo, wah, you know? Solar, the B-side track on this album, was much better in my opinion, and I feel like it would have been a better title track if they were wanting to go for this type of concept. I will say verses of Venpara aren't bad and I kind of do enjoy them. I feel like the song shoots itself in the foot with the chorus and the rap verses, especially the rap verses that try too hard to be edgy and badass. Like, what in God's green earth is your red cheeks, I like it all night, cheeky, ooh, I might be? When it comes to the girls, I feel like Soon, Sujin, Monday somewhat fit this concept, but the other members, I'm just not fully buying it. Of course, I'm not saying girl group members who are cute or have done cute concepts can't do badass or girl crush. Like, look at Kepler's Yesa. She can pull off any concept and she's like the cutest person alive. I feel like for the rest of Weekly, they're not used to pulling off this kind of intense, stage presence and vibe. And with Jihan especially, I feel like my girl, she's trying really hard. But I feel like she just wants to burst into a smile and sing about getting on skateboards like any second now when she's performing Venpara. Of course, that's just how I see it. Anyways, love Jihan nonetheless. Of course, there are many people who love this song, and honestly, I'd be lying if I said sometimes I love a song and I just don't get why people are hating it. But at the same time, I feel like if people are wording their criticisms respectfully, they should be able to share them. Art is meant to be criticized or praised by the public, and we shouldn't hold back criticism or feedback just because the artist worked hard on it. Well, I've put out a lot of videos, and I've gotten a lot of good and negative feedback on those videos. Just because I worked, let's say, 20 hours making, editing, scripting a video, and people don't like it and give me a lot of dislikes on it, I don't think that's a bad thing. It means that I probably did something wrong, or maybe there's something I need to improve on or fix with my research, or I could have worded things better, so there's that. Another thing, and again, this is just a personal gripe, nothing too serious, I feel like they grew out of this concept a little too fast. And I felt like I was getting whiplash seeing how they went from cute girls singing about hanging out with their friends to these space baddies that want to rise. I don't know. And Golden Child is one group who I absolutely adored for the cute concepts. But I feel like they transitioned into the dark concepts very organically. And from time to time, they still do the cute stuff, like Pump It Up and Breathe. So I really like the balance that they have going. And even if they never went back to the cute stuff, I wouldn't have minded because I feel like the way Golden Child transitioned, it was good. And Lucid Dream 1, that song is phenomenal. That song is outstanding. The production level for this song is incredible. If you have not listened to it, you should. So even if Golden Child did switch up their concepts, they did it really well. So it's like I wasn't mad at all. And now let's talk about the outfits. Now, I'm no fashion expert or critic, but I think I know the difference between ugly and pretty, so let's begin. So yeah, the outfits, these are like the concept photo outfits that we got, and I think they also wear it in the music video. The outfits, they're like very boring. It's like somebody took white bed sheets and just wrapped them around with it. Oh my god, what is this? I mean, I do love the knee-high white boots though, and the accessories at least make it somewhat look nice and elegant with the pearls and the chains and the silver chains. But this is so boring. It's very, very boring, and I don't like the fitting for it as well. Like I said, I like the loose outfits on Weeekly for their casual outfits, but for these, I don't like it at all. And then you have these black outfits they also wear in the music video. These aren't as bad, but they're like okay. Nothing interesting. I do like Jiyoon and Monday's outfits. I like the pants they have going for it, but the other girls, not so much. And Soojin's one is okay, I guess. Anyway, and oh my god, what are these gloves? Oh my god, somebody please take away colorful gloves away from K-pop idols. Like, what is this? And then you have these stage outfits. It's like two of the members, they look like they're gonna perform Venpara, and these outfits are fine. But it's like the other three, they look like they're gonna do a retro concept or maybe sing a ballad. So yeah, there's like no cohesion between the outfits. Anyways, overall, the styling for this era was such a major letdown from previous eras. It's like the outfits range from being boring to tacky, and some pieces of the outfits being severely mismatched, and some outfits were actually kind of nice, not bad. So yeah, IST stylists did such a good job with aping for Dilemma. So I have no idea what happened here. Like, I genuinely do not know. Like, what is this? Anyway, again, I am not saying Weeekly should stick to one concept and do only what's expected of them. How I feel isn't the right way on how Weeekly should carry on with themselves. However, I would appreciate it if their next release was more true to themselves and the execution would be something different and interesting despite being the kind of concept and music style that has been done previously in K-pop. Despite the backlash, I hope Weeekly doesn't get discouraged in trying different sounds, styles, aesthetics, and concepts. Artistry is all about evolving and changing your sound and style and trying out different things. And even if I didn't like how Weeekly changed things up, I hope in the future it's done in a way that feels more organic and more like Weeekly and has better creative direction behind it. Okay, so I also later watched this 2-part Weeekly documentary on their YouTube channel, and in that a documentary of sorts, one of the producers said that Weeekly can't keep the teenager concept forever, but here's the thing, they haven't been doing it for that long, and it's not like anybody is tired of them doing that concept, and the girls themselves aren't even that old. There are there are girl groups who are much older than them that still do the bright, fun concept and still thrive. Like, my girls still do the bright and fun concept 7 years into their careers. So, and no one's calling them childish or immature or anything like that. And when it comes to Weeekly, the youngest is 17 and the oldest is just 20, which is still very young in my opinion. Like, some of the members might not be teenagers, but some of them still are. So, yeah. Another thing, if they did want to try a more mature sound and concept, being badass, edgy, and dark doesn't always equate to a mature sound and comeback. Like Laboom's Between Us, A-Pink's I'm So Sick, which is the same company, or even April's Take My Hand are all mature concepts done by girl groups that still maintain the group's signature sound, flavor, and style. So even if those groups matured into a different sound, they still held on to the thing that made them special. The thing with Weeekly is that the girls used to represent days of the week, and now they represent planets all of a sudden. It's like they completely scrapped their original concept and just started a new one out of the blue. Like, they're not even Weeekly anymore. They're now Spacely. Now, I'm still sticking along to see what they do next. Hopefully, even if it's like a darker sound, next time it'll be a song I enjoy. But I doubt others who are like casual fans of Weeekly from listening to After School or even Tag Me, I feel like those people will lose interest in Weeekly. Like, their album sales are better, but I see hardly any love for Venpara, which is sad because these girls were going up. So I feel like this comeback, it definitely contributed to a lot of fans leaving. From the documentary, it's very obvious that the girls worked really hard, and I really admire and appreciate that they put so much effort and hard work and that they're willing to try something new. But the sad reality is that working hard doesn't always equal to a good result or something that others will love. And unfortunately, that is the case here because a lot of people did not love this comeback sound and style, and neither did I. It's not because I don't think badass concepts are bad or anything like that. It's just the execution of it just fell very flat, and then Para just felt like a carbon copy and ripoff of popular badass girl group songs, you know? Originally, this video was going to be only about the unneeded concept change, but then IST announced that Jiyoon would be leaving Weeekly due to anxiety reasons. Of course, this broke my heart because Jiyoon is my Weeekly bias, and also because she was such a strong part of Weeekly. And it's not like groups in the past haven't done well without a member leaving, but with Jiyoon gone, who was a popular member and someone who also wrote and composed some of Weeekly's songs, and I feel like if she stuck around, maybe one day she could have made one of their title tracks. And of course, health does come first over anything. But seeing her leave when she was such a huge and integral part of the group is truly tragic. Sometimes when a member leaves a group, or when a group isn't doing as well as the company expects, the company stops giving the group regular comebacks. And with IST debuting a new boy group, I can unfortunately see Weeekly not getting regular comebacks. Unfortunately, a lot of the time, companies prioritize giving their boy groups regular comebacks rather than their girl groups, especially when the group is new and upcoming. Of course, the boy group isn't to blame, but from a business standpoint, they would definitely prioritize the boys instead of the girls and help them grow and overcome this hurdle of a member leaving and their concept change and their music not being well received for the past era. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say about Weeekly in this video. I am a bit worried about them, but many groups in the past have been able to turn around and still do well, and I really hope that's the case for Weeekly. I don't know if they're going to continue with this space type of concept, or are they going to revert back to their old concept, or are they going to try a new concept? Whatever it is, I hope it's going to be something that helps them and something that I'll enjoy and we'll all enjoy. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you thought about this Weeekly concept change and members leaving and everything, and what you think their future is going to be like. And yeah, that's it for me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.